What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. How is it going, my friends? Today I bring you another epic battle episode, because so many of you wanted to see more epic battle episodes, crazy battles and derpy battles. And let me tell you one thing. This battle, what you are about to see at the moment, is definitely the derpiest battle of the year so far. The derpiest battle of 2020. 2020 is still quite young, but it is going to be quite a tough one to top this one. KV-1 with the Derp cannon. Ladies and gentlemen, KV-1, the legendary, the legend itself, with the short 122mm Derp cannon. With two types of ammunition. The main type of ammunition, of course, is the HE round with 61mm of penetration and 450 alpha damage, and the secondary round is heat round with 140mm of penetration and 370 alpha damage. And you are going to see both rounds in action. Now, I went actually quite deep to bring this battle to you. I think I watched something like 15 or 17 replays in total, and this one was the winner, because you wanted to see derpy action, you wanted to see lower tier action. In other battles there were some interesting moments as well, but this definitely took the cake. It was battle like 14 or 15 I watched. So Derpiest is playing with a naked KV-1 on a map called Province. Province, which was reworked, I don't even know how long time ago. 1 year ago, maybe 1.5 years ago, I don't know, something like that. And at first it was introduced back to every single tier. Even tier 10s were able to play on this map, but it turned out to be as bad as it used to be very back in the old days, and half a year later, while this map was live, they decided to rework it again, or they decided to rework the tiering system on this map again, and now only up to tier 7 vehicles are able to play on Province map. I do not even know why they introduced this map back to tier 10s as well right from the get-go, even though I was able to tell it and most of the player base was able to tell it even before playing any battles on it, that it is going to be quite a tough map for tier 10s, because you can literally snipe across the map and nobody besides EBR or suicidal scouts or suicidal vehicles overall are not going to touch the middle ground. So basically you have two edges of the map where players are going to fight, and you have that huge sector, like 33% of the map basically, let's say, a huge sector in the middle, which is never going to be even touched. They're only going to touch it to cross from one side to another. So I'm happy that it was removed from tier 8s, tier 9s and tier 10 tier list. But for tier 5s you can see a lot of action is happening in the middle, because lower tiers are so different. And goodbye, 5A1 Stewart, by the way, I'm waving to you. In lower tiers a lot more action, a lot more reckless action is happening, and many times the middle actually sees some plays as well, although not too often. So Derpiest, who is playing with a naked KV-1, naked because no camo. Ooh, that was actually a hit, blind hit into the enemy KV-1. He's trying to go up the hill to the enemy side, to the enemy spawn position, because there are still many tanks left. 14 DP, D40 is pushing in as well, as you can see from the minimap. D34, we have Panzer 38 over here. That should be a one-shot, and that is definitely going to be an easy one-shot if this guy terps like that. But this is just only one derpy moment in this battle out of, I don't even know, 5,000 derpy moments you are going to witness in this battle. So Derpiest was finally able to make it up the hill. We have 14 DP over here. The damage, boom, that shot was not a connection, and if you pay attention to the team score, team is not doing super hot at the moment. Yes, definitely we can say team is not doing super hot at the moment. Derpiest is trying to do something about that. One shot into the D34S, aka the upgraded D34 shielded, with some extra shields on it. So HE actually is not going to do too much unless it is able to get juicy hits like that. 191 splash damage. But team is not doing super hot. 5-11. So enemy team has 6 more vehicles left on the battlefield. Enemy KV-1 is pushing in across the map. And here goes yet another tank. KV-1 was able to pick up our artillery, SU-5. And one and only tank destroyer, T-67, who is hiding at the very edge of the map, as you can see. He's soon going to be eaten by the KV-1 as well. There is nothing that guy can do. And definitely if we have double KV-1 action. Now, on the other side of the map, and completely like diagonally on the other side of the map, we have D28, whose last known position is at, what is it, J9, I think. And that guy is actually going to play quite a funny role in this battle. More about that in a moment. But now, we have lost every single allied tank. KV-1, Tokia 007 in KV-1 is officially in 1 versus 10 situations. 1 versus 10 situation in this case means 1 KV-1 versus 10 enemy vehicles. This is a tier 5 battle. KV-5 is a tier 5 vehicle. And on the enemy side, here are 2 KV-5s still alive. 2 D-34s and T-67 as well. So we have at least 5 tier 5s to deal with. Well, 4 now, because the 34 shielded went down with yet another 2 shots. And someone was capping the base, actually. I wonder who that was. Someone was capping the base and was saying, it shouldn't be too hard to kill that one single KV-1 on the enemy side, right? He was almost done capping the base, but decided to stop it. Meanwhile, Tokia picked up yet another kill, a D-67, a nice penetration. Actually, I think penetration was not needed. D-34, quick tracking shot, while bouncing many shots from the D-34, who is using AP rounds, by the way. Yeah, AP round, and with that gun, D-34 is going to have quite a rough time penetrating Tokia in the KV-1. Now, I wonder who the hell is capping. D40, last known position, is up on the hill. Maybe one of those KV-1s. Maybe one of those KV-1s. Matilda! Oh, hello, full HP Matilda. In the meantime, Matilda is over here. Let's try to do something to that Matilda. Boom, 171. And now heat round is actually going in. And what a perfect timing to load in heat round while KV-1 is moving in. And boom, penetration into the lower plate for 414 damage. Nice high roll as well. So now HE Splash should pick up the kill. Boom, there it is. Matilda is not able to penetrate with its super shitty gun, super shitty standard penetration, and only 50 alpha damage as well. Really fast firing gun, but non-existent alpha damage. And now we can see who is capping, who was capping before as well. It was SU-5 actually, who was capping. Matilda was not able to penetrate any shots whatsoever. Artillery once again reset the gap and now was going back into the capture zone. I don't know what this guy is thinking, why he's not even trying to gap out the base anymore after he sees how his teammates are getting wrecked one by one. And this is what I never get. Like, even if you are a new player in this game, and most likely many of those guys are new players in this game, if you see that 1 tank, 2 tanks, 3 tanks, 4 tanks are trying the same thing, moving in one by one frontally versus that Derp KV-1, if you see 4 or 5 tanks are going in and failing, what do you need to see, or when do you start to think that, maybe this is actually not working out, maybe I should try something different? But no, what you always see is, oh, let me try that again, maybe I'm luckier. And boom. Goodbye, SU-5. That guy was actually, or that snapshot was actually a game-changing snapshot. That RNG in this snapshot just won the battle. Because SU-5 was trying to get behind the house, and if that SU-5 was going to get behind the house, this battle would have been over with a defeat, because KV-1 is not fast enough, and that SU had something like 10 or 12 seconds left on the gap. So, good job, RNG, Russian RNG. Good job. But yeah, this is something I never understand, never get, like, what you need to see when you start thinking about strategies, about angles. Maybe people just do not like to think and just press W key many times. This is just what I wonder. Anyway, it is time to speed up because Dokia 007 actually took a crazy big risk and he decided to go after the D28, whose last known position was at J9 and still is at J9. Is he still over there? It was a crazy risky play because now he's not able to drive into the gap, start the gap and win the battle with the gap being in time. He wanted to get all those 13 kills. But sadly D28 was not over there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. And D28 with 2 hit points has been stuck over here in this position for the entire game after killing this little Lux. This is what you get for pulling little Lux. KV-1 showed the domination and is even showing the domination after the battle is over, taking this position, pushing that D28 away. Yeah. What a derpy, what a nicely timed derpy ending for this derpy battle. As I said before, it was a huge gamble to go after this D28 in the first place, but in this case it worked out and we do not charge winners. Maybe we do, but not at the moment. You can see 2 nice stars on the barrel, so 2 mark of excellence. And now you can add 1 more star to your barrel because this battle was actually his 3rd marking battle for the KV-1, ladies and gentlemen, together with a Stanker, Pool's medal, Kolobanov's medal, Defender, Steel Wall, High Caliber and Top Gun to top everything. It was a tier 5 and tier 4 battle, so not a lot of HP on the battlefield, but still 3,786 damage done. He did so much more damage than the rest of the team combined, than the 14 other teammates combined. 13 kills, 2,120 base experience. Some damage bounced as well. In total, he actually received 22 shots and only 2 were penetrations, 20 bounces, 2,275 damage bounced, and only 2 guys actually didn't meet with Dokia 007's shells. Playing without the premium account, still making credits. GG, well played. Nice battle. Ladies and gentlemen, the derpiest battle of 2020 I have seen so far. Let me know what you think about this one and how do you feel about some lower tier actions or some lower tier action every once in a while. If you enjoy that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button, depending on your feedback. Leave a comment, subscribe, because, come on guys, many of you guys are watching without being subscribed. Please subscribe. Hit the bell button, and I'll catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, stay sexy, take care, and bye.